Hi, welcome to Myers ASMR. I'm so glad you're here. I want to jump right into the playtime, but as usual, you know me, I gotta finish what I'm eating. So I just made this sweet potato pie about a week ago, and it holds pretty good in the fridge. Yeah, I find that sweet potatoes last a long time, the cooked and the raw. Hmm, delicious. I know my crust looks funny. It's because I had to fold it over to make it fit. It's all about the taste. I must say, this channel is making me a better cook. I mean, I've always had the talent, but I just didn't do a lot of cooking before this channel. So, thank you. I'm grateful that I get to do this. You know, I love educational toys. And this one was about, I think this was $6. Really affordable. But first, I really feel like putting on some eyeshadow. It's been a while since I've had eyeshadow, so of course I had to get something called Lady Boss, because that's what I am. Even if I am my only employee, it's okay. I'm the boss of me. So I got this from Marshall's as usual. No, they're not sponsoring me, although I'd be glad if they did. This was $5. Let me show you these nice colors. Isn't that pretty? I feel like I need colors that pop and stand out. Otherwise, it doesn't really look like I'm wearing anything. So let me see, what do I want to put on? Ooh, I love gold and pink. Let me move that. I'm gonna keep that plastic thing over it. I just use my fingers. I'm not gonna keep those Q-tips just for this. Yeah, I just use my fingers. What should I start with? I think I'll start with the gold. Just a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? I've always loved gold eyeshadow. I think yellow tones look good on my skin. Just a hint. It's daytime, so just a hint. Yeah, the finger works really good. I think I'll put a little more. I think this is the cheaper makeup, so it takes a little more. I have by no means perfected makeup. I usually don't wear much, but I really like eye makeup. And that's pretty much as far as it goes. I probably could stand to use some foundation, but it always winds up getting on my clothes, around my collar, and just messing up my clothes, so I don't even bother with it. One day I'll have to perfect wearing foundations. You know, sometimes I mix colors. I think I'll mix the pink. Oh, let me let you see what I'm doing. I think I'll mix the pink. The pink and this purpley. Well, that's pretty. Yeah, I'm just dabbing pink and purple. I feel like on brown skin, well, I guess that's why people put a base. A lot of times they'll put a white eyeshadow on, and then they'll put the colors on top of that so that they pop. And you know what? That's as far as it's gonna go. Aren't these just gorgeous colors? I mean, look at that. Look at that blue. I like the sparkliness. Like, some of them have a bit of metallic in them. I love that. I love like a bit of sparkle. I am such like, what do you call it? A dichotomy. Because on the one hand, I have Brooks Brothers and Talbot's clothing, and then I'll funk it up with some bold costume jewelry and makeup like this, because I gotta be me. I gotta do it my way. See, now I feel funky. Yeah, baby. But I like myself without makeup too. I mean, we're not all one way all the time, right? Okay, well, let's get into today's playtime. Yippee! All right, it's called Paint Your Own Stepping Stone. And that can be a metaphor for life. You paint your own stepping stone in life. Yeah, you are the artist of your own life. You hold the paintbrush. Only you hold the brush. No one else does. Oh, don't get me started. I listen to Esther every morning. I mean, Abraham Hicks. You gotta check her out on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of you already know. Let's see what's going on here. What is this? Oh, I guess that's just backdrop. Okay. We'll leave that in there. All right, let's see what you do here. Oh, isn't that pretty? I think I'm just going to copy what they did there, more or less, or try to. I don't know if I'm going to blend because I didn't bring a little cup of water to clean my brush with, so I don't don't think I'll be blending any colors. Let's see what they say. And there's like no instructions, which is fine. Which I'm a little surprised though, because Melissa and Doug always have instructions, but this one's a different company. But you know what? I like how they just assume you're intelligent enough to figure it out. Let's see what age range this is. It doesn't say. Maybe it's for adults, since they don't have an age range. But there's some tape on it. Oh, it's a real stone. Oh boy. Well, I better be careful and do it right. I don't know if these colors wash off. Since they don't give you any instructions, they don't tell you anything. It would be nice if it washed off and you could paint it again. Isn't that pretty? It's got something where you can hang it up. I like to smell everything. I like how this feels. Well, if you've ever wanted to be a painter, here's your chance. I'm trying to see how they started it. They probably started the outer perimeter first. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll go around here first. And they kind of did a halfway, like this part was green and this part was blue. Looks like they blended colors, but I ain't doing that. Because that entails cleaning the brush. And I forgot to bring water. You can see I'm not much of a painter, but they make these kits like foolproof, like anybody can become an artist, and I think that's fantastic. So much fun, so much fun. All right, so this will be the grassy part. They're good. They even put in like grass strokes. Looks like they used a bit of yellow. You know what? I might do that after. This is a small brush. Well, this is another one of those things where if you really want to keep those kids busy and out of the way, because this is intricate. It's a tiny brush, and if you want it to look right, you gotta be neat and careful. But the paint doesn't run. So that's good. Just make sure you put a cloth down on the surface or some type of newspaper, something to protect your surface, even if it's a floor or even a sidewalk. You probably still want to put down something. Excuse me. Makes me wish I had taken art classes more seriously. You know, I guess I was a bit of a rebellious spirit. I'm the type who doesn't really like to be told or, what do you say, forced. I mean, I'm glad my mom put us in art classes on Saturdays, but I think we felt like we didn't have a choice. And we felt like, well, let me speak for myself. I felt like Saturday was my day off from school, so why did I have to wake up early in the morning on a Saturday and to go to art class when I had expressed no interest in it? So I know we kind of resented it for that reason. Like, we felt like it was going to school on a Saturday when, and especially when it was cold, when we didn't want to wake up early on a Saturday for something that we didn't choose to do. So we kind of begrudgingly went, and I think I just kind of went through the motions of the classes because I was rebelling, because I didn't really feel like being there anyways. And now I wish I had taken it seriously, but I was a little kid. Come on. What did I know? Yeah, so just be patient with your children. It's hard for them to appreciate. Oh, let you see how it's coming along. So far, so good, right? I mean, that's pretty easy. I guess I'll start on the blue. You know what? No, let me make this a little bit more saturated. No need to be cheap with the paint. My feeling is this does not wash off like it's permanent, so I might as well just go all out with it. Oh, they put white in between. I will attempt to do that. What? Okay, I'm not going to do as much white as they did. I think the box illustration is slightly different than this. Isn't that usually the case? Now I'm just making the colors more saturated, more green with less white showing underneath. One class that I did get into that we took at the museum when I was growing up, I got into pottery because I liked seeing how stuff came out of the kiln. I liked that you could mold something with clay and then put it into this oven thing, and it would get hard and it would stay that way. It's like, wow, I can make anything and make it last. And then we got to paint it. So pottery is something that I would get back into. yeah, pottery is fulfilling. All right, well, now it's time to clean the brush. I'm going to, oh wow, so much time has passed already. And I'm not even halfway through. Okay, so let's close that up. Let's get to the sky part. Trying to be really careful here. Put this down. Okay. I'm sure they did. They combined this with some white, which I'm not gonna do because I didn't bring over a cup of water to properly clean my brush. I mean, we took calligraphy at the museum, which of course I didn't take seriously because I didn't want to do it. I'm like, wow. But, I mean, that was my personality then, so I just felt like I didn't ask to do this. I didn't tell you that I wanted to do this. So I think I had made up my mind that I just was not going to enjoy art classes. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, once you're there and you're around the other kids, you get into it. And that's what happened. But it just did not come naturally to us, so. Except for my brother, who was the real artist. I mean, he was self-taught with his drawings. He probably still does draw his superheroes and his action figures. And his bodybuilder type of figures. I guess that's the way he saw himself. The way he wanted to be. It was always those types of figures. You know, muscle men, action heroes. Well, that looks pretty saturated. That blue is deep. It doesn't take much. Oh, let me show you what's going on here. Now I get to do this part. Yippee! So, not sure what part they did first, but I'm just gonna go in with the white first before I get so much paint on my brush. Yes. I'm trying to see how they did it. I'm just gonna go in between. Let me see. Oh, they did that part. Okay, then they did it like that. What about these parts? Oh yeah. So it seems like all the creases they put white in. But wait a minute. Well, I'm like, it's already white. Oh, I can see I'm getting color in there. Didn't fully clean the brush. Well, in that case, then not just leave it? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, since it's already white in there. So let's just get right to it then. So we'll leave the creases as they are. Oh, I see they blended colors. You know what? Let me do that. Since I'm not using the white anyways, I might as well use it as a blending color. Well, isn't that smart? Yeah, it's already white, so I don't need it. So we will use pretty much all the colors, trying to get them open and stay neat. Oh boy. Trying to keep it neat, y'all. Uh-oh, maybe some of them I might not even bother with. Alright, let me see here. Well, maybe you want to open them all up in the beginning, so you don't go through this. Okay, now I can use the white. So first thing I want to do is create some pink. How do I do that? Do I do the white first? Oh, I want to scratch, but I'm not gonna. Do I do the white first and then the red? Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. Let's just get going. It's not really coming out pink. Uh-oh, I still got some blue in my brush. That's a strange color. Y'all can clearly see I ain't no painter. You know what? Let me go over that. Well, I was going for pink. Looks like I gotta keep trying. You know what? Let me do it over here. Not sure what kind of color this is. It's not pink. Have I made a mess, y'all? I guess it doesn't matter. The point is to just enjoy yourself. It is coming out pink. Okay, now we're talking. Okay. Well, let's continue in that vein. getting more pink as I go along. There's still some blue in the brush. Well, that's a pretty pink. Check it out. I'm going to leave some white spaces. Oops. Let me get the dark spots off of there. Astronomy class, I think, was my favorite. I loved the planets, and I still do. I have a picture of Jupiter on my wall. Well, isn't that a nice deep purple? You know, I'm kind of figuring this out as I go along. I don't really have a design in mind. I'm just trying to do assorted pretty colors. I think while I've got this purple on the brush, I'll take it over here before the brush gets all muddied again and the purple gets white added to it. You know what? I should use all the primary colors first and then mix them with white after. So let me go around like that. So that way I get all of that on the brush. Let me see what else. Oh, I've got yellow. Nice pretty yellow. Uh-oh. I've got all this purple in it. I know some of you artists out there are probably screaming like, what is she doing? Why? But you know what? Even on the design, they blended colors. Like, I don't think any of their colors are purely out of the jar. That looks like a mustardy yellow. Which I actually love brown mustard. So that looks delicious to me. I'm just having fun with it. No real design. Now I finally got to the pure yellow. Almost. That's what I've been waiting for. To get everything else out of the brush. You know what? I'm not liking that yellow over there. That's better. Well, this is what we have so far. For a beginner like me, I think it's pretty cute. And I'm about to wrap it up. I'm loving that pink. Let me see what else. I think I've used all my colors. So now we can do a blendy blendy. Okay. Well, I've already done the pink. I wish I could continue with the pink. Well, might as well blend some blue and put that in there. You know, these colors are so much fun. I think I'll use this for another project. Something different than this. Now start adding the white in. Well, isn't that precious? I love baby blue. Add a little bit more white. just to make it distinct from the blue around the perimeter. Well, that is a pretty blue. You know, I think blending colors is the funnest because you're not really sure what you're going to get. I think I'll leave that blue like it is. And I'm pretty much done here. Oh no, I'm not. I just realized I got that nice space in the middle. I get to have some fun with that one. I feel like making that pink. But I have mixed up my white so much. I'm trying to clean off the brush. Okay, I'm going to attempt to really clean this off so I can get a nice pink center. And then we'll end it there. Alright, if I start with the white, try to find a spot that's not mixed. Well, good, I see some reds already in there. Uh-oh, still some blue on that brush. Well, I'm gonna have to double down on the red. It's not quite pinky, but it's still good. Yeah, you really gotta make sure you have a clean brush when you keep dabbing into the white. But that's actually a new color. It's not the same. So that works. Well, here you have it. I guess it should go this way. I think it's still pretty. Hey, even adults can have fun with these things. Well, thanks for watching. If you want to help me out, like and subscribe, donate to my Cash App, and catch me in the next video. May you find lasting happiness. Bye.